It's hard to believe, but the thing I feared the most has happened. We clearly had some frost last night and it's taken out the top of the tomato, but I'm not going to worry too much because the rest of the plant is doing well, and you can see these side shoots, so I'm going to just let them grow the side shoots. I'll take this out and then let them grow the side shoots so that we got a new top. It hasn't happened on all of them. You see, this one is perfectly fine, but just on one or two you can see that there's some damage after the frost. It's really frustrating having had the frost on Thursday night, and definitely some of our tomatoes have been hit quite badly. I'll show you this one. Now, I don't know whether those side shoots are going to be okay or not. I'm going to see what tomatoes I've got left, but these were some of my special tomatoes. So I'm a little bit upset, but they weren't doing well in the greenhouse. The sweet corn seem to have done fine, as have most of the pumpkins, bar this poor little one here. So I shall see if I can find a replacement. And I did think the beans would be hit as well, but so far they don't look like they have. So it's very odd how some things have got whacked and some things seem to be fine. I'm not complaining. The corn is beginning to look lovely. I brought my chow chows down to harden off because I'm going to put them in here. I've just put the frame up for them to climb, so I'm starting to harden them off. I don't think there's going to be any more frost, so I should take out a couple of lettuces where they're going to sit and then start to train them up this fencing. These shallots that I popped in here at the beginning of the year because I ran out of space are not far off being lifted, so that will give it a bit more space in here as well. So I'll probably take out this lettuce and maybe one from there, sorry, one over here. This one hasn't done as well. The chow chow itself really rotted away, but it has got roots, so I'm not giving up on it yet. But this one's, whoops, this one is really strong. It's got good root system. If you can see that, it's got a good root system and really needs to be in. So yep, harden those off, and I reckon another day or so and I shall plant them. Uncovering the fennel and the beetroot, lettuces and leeks from all the spring weeds, and it shall look beautiful again rather than like that. It will look like that. We've transformed the weedy mess into this beautiful growing space now, all clean and free of weeds, and actually found a little bit of planting space has become available. These are the sugar snaps that we had to fleece and they got flattened, but in time I think we've only got another couple of picks from this and they'll be coming out, which will make all of this space available to another summer crop. Now I'm very pleased. It was one of those jobs, and the next job that's been playing on my mind is to weed around the carrots and parsnips. Now we're going to discover where the parsnips are amongst all of this weed, because we've definitely got germination, because there's a nice one. So we've definitely got, I did sow 2 rows, so hopefully we'll be able to discover them. Then we've got a row of half discovered celeriac, which we'll have to weed around, but finding the carrots, because I want to net the carrots before the carrot root fly come along, fill in any gaps and spaces that have occurred from bad germination, and then put the nets on. So it's going to be a long, slow job. Well, now you can see the carrots and the patches where there's been poor germination, particularly somewhere like there, right along here, and well, there's lots of bits and pieces of poor germination, big gaps. So what I'll do before I put the nets on is just go along. It's been raining for a day or two, so the soil is nice and moist. I'll just go along, put some more carrot seeds in, and then cover it up and hope for the best. But even if we got what's actually come up, we'll still have a good crop. And sometimes some of the carrots not coming up makes a bit more space as well, so you tend to get slightly bigger carrots. But yeah, I'll do that and then cover everything up, but not today. I'm just pleased to see the carrots and to see something has germinated. And Anna is making great strides with the 2 rows of parsnips as well. We're about 2/3 of the way down, maybe a bit more down here, and then there's just this little patch in between that we can that we'll do. There's a few celeriac, and I think there's a bit of a gap where we can put, I've got some beetroot at home, and I'll probably bring that down and pop that in. But it's nice to be able to do these jobs. So there you go, that's the parsnips done. We've got 2 rows. That should be enough for us. I think I did 3 rows last year, and I think it was a little bit too much. But anyway, I'm sure that this will be fine. Anything, if not, the next year we'll put 3 rows back. And parsnips are notorious for poor germination, but it's a bit sporadic, but it's fine. And then we've got some growing space just here, and as I said, I've got some beetroot at home. I can pop in there. We've got a few sad celeriac, which I hope will pick up. We're quite partial to the old celeriac, so I'd be very sad if we lose them entirely. And I can see there's 1 or 2 little weeds still lingering, which I'll do next time I'm down. But this is a good period of time. It's a good job done. I can't believe we're actually getting little peppers on the pepper plants. Look, I don't know whether I should have taken these off or not, but I just popped them in and peppers are coming. I'm definitely going to have to take these shallots out pretty darn soon, because I don't want them taking up the water from the peppers. So I think that's the job for the next time I'm down. They look like they're in near enough ready anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. If you've got some comments, please put them down below. Always good to hear your thoughts and what you're doing. And I'll see you the next time. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, happy growing. Take care.